Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with your September 2022 monthly love reading. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, do be sure we do have the dice out here. You've probably seen these before if you watch the monthly readings, the monthly Aquarius readings. I did forget to do it in the general monthly Aquarius reading this month. Again, I do apologize. I'm not sure why that keeps happening, but yeah. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We're going to get 3 of these cards across. We're going to talk about them for a minute. Then we're going to get some tarot cards, and then we're going to get some more tarot cards to get some clarification. So let's see, Aquarius, what is happening, going on, coming in for you in September in or for love. Okay. Ooh. All right. Wow. Okay, so we're just going to quickly go over these ones. Then we're going to pick a card here to close the reading, and we'll get some dice. So, all right. So to start out with, you have water. So your person, either you, well, not you, but your person may be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Also, you may have placements, Aquarius, within water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you have water, emotions and feelings. So there's a lot of emotions and feelings in September. Now we're going to get more information and see how these emotions and feelings are playing out. But there's going to be some either potential amazing times where you're feeling emotionally connected, lots of feelings, lots of joys, or there might be a little bit of turbulent energy. So let's get some more information. Interesting. So you have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Isn't that interesting? The Queen of Cups, all about emotions. Cups are all about emotions, which is super interesting. Feelings, relationships. So very much in that water element in September, Aquarius. Lots of powerful emotions, lots of feelings potentially being shared, displayed, maybe some PDA going on with Queen of Cups. Now, you also have a lot of passion with the Queen of Wands coming in here. So this does feel like a very fiery month in September for you, Aquarius, with regards to love. So gorgeous, gorgeous energy coming through here with that Queen of Cups. This is really having this deepening within the relationship. Wow, 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 Aquarius. So there's a deepening within the relationship. There's a lot of support surrounding you, and or that you're giving to your partner, that your partner is giving to you. There's a whole lot of connection in September for you within love, within relationship. Aquarius, this is such gorgeous, beautiful energy for you. Some of you feel like you have been potentially lacking within that support or within that connection, and this month is going to kind of blow it all out of the water as you're going to be really feeling that deep emotion, that deep connection, that beautiful thriving energy within relationship, within partnership, within love. Gorgeous energy. Love to see this with the Queen of Wands. Really feeling confident within your relationship, really feeling just an openness, almost as if you can share anything, even your deepest, wildest secrets. Now, for some, whether you've been in a relationship for just a very short amount of time, just kind of starting out, or still maybe even in a honeymoon period, or even longer, there's points in time where there may be things that we have kept kind of behind, curtains, or kept shielded to ourselves. But during September, there's going to be this very this feeling of being very open with your partner, and or your partner being very open with you. So you may actually be learning a lot more about your partner, and or vice versa. You might be sharing a lot more with your partner in September, Aquarius. Um, this is kind of coming back to, there's a potential that some of you have been keeping walls or blocks up with regards to past situations and or past traumas. You're going to feel open to be able to sharing that here, and that's that Queen of Wands energy here in September, and it creates more of a bond or more of alignment within this relationship. How freaking gorgeous. Now, the next card that you have here, and we don't need any clarify, that's pretty clear. The next card that you have here is, my stomach turns to butterflies at just the thought of you. So whether this is your energy, Aquarius, or your partner's energy, there's definitely a fluttering in the air within this relationship. We've already seen that here in the first column or first row here. But in September, this deepens and intensifies. It's almost as if, for some of you, you thought that this relationship couldn't go any deeper, and it just keeps getting deeper and more connected. Now, for others of you, you potentially have felt like there was just a little bit of a disconnect, and in September, that's really going to be the feeling of connection, that feeling of openness, that feeling of, kind of fiery energy is going to be amplified for you. It's almost as if, for those of you that have been in a relationship, maybe for, a little bit, as if the fire is turning back up, or you're remembering, or you're re-syncing with each other, right? Relationships go through ups and downs. Things go kind of, excuse me, can go be really, really strong, and then other times feel not as connected. And so in September, you're really, really feeling that butterfly feeling again. And this could be vice versa. This could be your partner or both of you feeling that butterfly feeling within the stomach again, those flutters, that anticipation, that excitement, almost as if this is somebody that you had this attraction to in the past. Now, of course, this is within relationship, but it's almost as if you're doing things, or you're creating potentially even scenarios that is bringing that sizzle back in September, that is really creating that butterfly effect, or that butterfly feeling within the stomach, because you are feeling so connected, that just the thought of your person, or your person just having the thought of you, really brings an excitement, an excited, tingly energy throughout the body, which is so awesome. All right, let's see. What else does Aquarius need to know? All right. Wow, look at that. Let's get some clarification. That's too many cards. Let's get some clarifications here on the Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here? Clarification on the Five of Wands, Spirit. Okay, wow, very interesting. Okay, so with that, my stomach turns to butterflies. You have the Knight of Pentacles coming in here. Super, super interesting. So there's this loyalty that is being kind of reasserted within the relationship here, Aquarius. So there may have been a moment in time, depending on the length of the relationship, and actually it doesn't really depend, because some relationships can go through some strife or some friction, right? As you have the Five of Wands here in the beginning. Now, with that being paired with the Knight of Pentacles, what is coming through is that potentially one or both of you were a little bit stubborn with that Knight of Pentacles, and there was a little bit of friction that was kind of happening within the relationship. Now that has been, or is going to be, moving out, and it's moving back into this kind of loyal, committed energy. Now, I'm not getting that there was any transgressions or anything like that on either one of your part, but there was a potential that maybe one or both of you didn't feel as if the relationship was moving in the way that you wanted for a time being. Like there was a little bit of potential chaotic energy within the relationship, or there was some feelings or some idea potentially that there was maybe this this conflict, or that one or both of you weren't maybe on the same page or didn't have the same dreams, desires, goals within relationship. So, and there was a little bit of stubbornness that is coming through with that here, Aquarius. So one of you or both of you maybe didn't want to budge on something, and that is actually either has been moving out or is in the process of moving out as you're moving back into this steady, secure, really loyal kind of energy within this relationship that is you're both feeling very confident within the relationship, and that's being clarified here with the Hermit, with that Five of Wands energy. The Hermit coming in here to clarify that for you here, Aquarius. This is really, really feeling, the Hierophant, I was saying the Hermit, the Hierophant is coming in to really clarify that as you're feeling safe within this relationship. For a moment, potentially it felt not secure, it felt not very, potentially, and that comes back in with that Queen of Wands energy too here, Aquarius, that maybe you didn't feel like you could open up, that it wasn't safe for you to open up within this relationship, or this, remember, energy is fluid. This could be your partner's energy that's coming through here, Aquarius, but it didn't feel safe. And you're moving back into, that's the clarification on the Five of Wands here with the Hierophant, that you're moving back into that really safe feeling within the relationship, that you're feeling that spiritual, almost even deepening and or connection within the relationship. So that is really gorgeous, and it's bringing those butterflies back. It's almost as if this renewal is happening, that is really turning the tables and bringing things into this beautiful kind of synchronistic energy between the two of you. And then you also have, I love you so much, you are my world. So there was potentially a pause, Aquarius, leading up to all of this, or a moment in time where either one or both of you just maybe didn't know or weren't completely confident that this was a relationship for you. I hope that comes in clear. Sometimes with these cards, I'm not always sure. Maybe one or both of you weren't feeling super confident within the relationship, or weren't, it's almost as if you had cold feet within the relationship, one or both of you potentially. And it's really just being demonstrated here in September just how safe and strong this relationship can be. It does take work, but you are really, moving into the space within this relationship where there's just a lot of love. Now, everything has ebb and flow, everything has up and down, and this may have just been a time that you're moving away from here, Aquarius, from that kind of down or kind of almost stagnant energy within the relationship. Maybe it didn't feel as if you were moving anywhere, or that anything was changing, or that you had just come into this really comfortable spot and every day was maybe feeling as if it was the same. There is a change. There is a change here that is occurring in September between this relationship, Aquarius, that is really opening things back up. It's bringing that security, that feeling of safety within relationship, and that confidence. Plus, it's almost as if you both, one or both of you, Aquarius, is really opening your eyes and seeing just how valuable this relationship is, this person is to you, and that they are noticing and almost going to a deeper level in love, or having that reconnection within love, and knowing, remembering, feeling as if you're feeling this way towards them, however that resonates, Aquarius, that they are your world, that there is so much that is included within this relationship that just really, really rocks your world as well. Wow, that's really gorgeous. All right, let's get a few more cards here. What else does Aquarius? Oh my gosh, that is the... Ooh. All right, look at that. You have double queens over here too, so lots of passion and queen energy coming in there. So you have the Ten of Cups. Look at that, Aquarius. The Ten of Cups coming in here, back into that emotion. Lots of emotion coming in. This is really having that committed energy. This is really about taking that next step, that happy family, happy home kind of energy with the 10 of Cups, Aquarius. So this is really true. You really are this person's world, or this person really is your world. And you're really coming through this month in September here, Aquarius, with this energy of really, really just recommitting, reconnecting to this relationship. Whatever happened in August or even June or July is coming full circle. So for those of you who, especially for those of you who potentially had a little bit of rocky kind of times or turbulent waters, so to speak, in the past several months, September is really bringing this around in full circle. It's turning the tables. Things are changing and they're moving back into this state of really being happy, really being comfortable, really feeling safe and secure within this committed relationship. And that commitment is moving into a deeper level, which we can see here. There's a lot of emotions, there's a lot of feelings that are coming out, and it's safe to do that. And these emotions and these feelings are really moving you into this deeper kind of space within relationship with each other. What gorgeous energy. Now you also have the King of Swords coming in here, and with the King of Swords, what is coming through is that there's this energy of being very open to what is happening within the relationship, being very kind of almost inspired within what is happening within this relationship. This is this energy of strong communication, of really, really having this intelligence, emotional intelligence, and that is really coming through. This may actually be where that change is coming in, Aquarius. This is really having that truth and being brave within relationship to really reach these new levels of commitment. Also with the Hierophant, because the Hierophant can be a marriage card, one or both of you might have felt a little bit shy about moving into deeper commitment. For some of you, this may actually be kind of moving in together. For others, it may be more commitment as far as potentially moving in with each other. It may be becoming engaged, it may be becoming married, it may be deciding to buy a house. There's a lot that is coming through in September, and it may not come to full fruition, but that idea is, or the plan is seeded, and that is taking it to a whole new level. That communication is strong though, as well as that emotions and really sharing and opening up in September. What a gorgeous reading here. Let's go ahead and get a card to close that off, as I don't believe there needs to be any clarification with that. That is too many cards. We just need one here, Spirit, and then we'll get to the dice and see what needs to come through with that for you here, Aquarius. September looks to be a very amazing month for you. Now, I didn't speak of this at the time, but for those of you that are single, it does look like there is going to be new love coming in, as that is coming through here as well. That it starts off pretty quick, and it does move pretty quickly as well. You also have you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And I believe this is exactly where you are right now, Aquarius. You're moving through that turmoil to this blessing right here being revealed to you here in September. What gorgeous energy. All right, let's go ahead and see. So there is a turning here, Aquarius. There is a turning that is going to be taking place in September that is really going to, create a whole new dynamic, a whole new level of connection, reconnection, recommitting within this relationship. And it's gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Now, we don't have any dates coming out here. Isn't that interesting? So Spirit doesn't have any dates. Wow. Okay, we've got, whoopsie. Did not mean to turn that. We've got a lot of initials coming out. And isn't that interesting that we have the same initials? Wow, and a lot of words. So, what is that, on or no? Interesting. I believe because of the other words, it is no. I guess it could be either. Yep. Okay. So you have 5 initials, 2 of which are the same. You have PJ, which is interesting. PJ. So these could be your initials, your partner's initials. You have B and B. You have I. So any combination, it could be PI, which is interesting because you have police here also. That is interesting. It could be IJ or JI. And then you have the BB, so it could be BP, PB, right? You get it. So the letters that have come out here are the initials potentially are P, I, J, B, and B. So take that as that resonates. Now you have the wow, the words. There's so many words. We didn't get any numbers, so that is really interesting for this one here. You have since, no, or on, is, with, sweet, none, and then you have not, and your, and police. So interesting that these 2 of these say PI, and then you have police. So there may be something going on with that is going to potentially rectify itself in September, Aquarius. For those of you that is something else, this reading altogether may not resonate with you, okay? So you have since, no, is, with, not, your, none, sweet, police. So, wow. Sweet, police. Police seems to be the word that is really sticking out here, Aquarius. Since, not. I'm trying to see if these none, sweet, on, your, sweet, since, sweet, on, since, sweet, on, your, none, not, yeah. Police, PI and police are the 2 that are really sticking out. So, you know your story, but also, you know, you can see what, let me see if I can hold those up. Hopefully you can see those. I'm not sure if you'll be able to or not. There's not anything that is really sticking out besides the word sweet. There's since, no, on, your, yeah, so it's not making like a sentence that I can see here, or the word sweet, the word police, and the word PI is really sticking out. So sweet, something may be being clarified between the police and or a PI might find something beneficial out, but not, none, yeah, anyway, I'm going to leave it there because you will be able to understand or see what comes through for you within that, Aquarius. I'm not really getting anything, and I just have to say that I'm not, just because, you know, that's what I'm not getting. So as always, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. It is free for you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and it does support the Lucky Stars community in growing and thriving. September overall for love for you here, Aquarius, it looks very, very amazing. So wishing you all the best, of course. And as always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.